What is that thing that is harassing you right now? Who is that person that's making you feel? What are you seeing around you? What is that visible thing that looks so sick around you? You got to learn how to use the word of God to bring it into perfection. Bible says what we see today is what the exact it was created from the invisible things. And what are these invisible things? The word of God. Remember in Genesis, God spoke and said, let there be light, and there was light. You see, Philip, for instance, was not moved by the visible thing and the persecutions. You know, the persecutions of Christians are going all around the world right now. You know, last week the 21 Christians were slain, you know, by the Islamic State, and you know, nobody's talking about it. We are being persecuted, but you got to understand this thing. We're not moved by what we see. We don't walk by sight. We walk by faith. We don't walk by the visible thing. The devil is the god of the visible. He's going to do anything just to get that faith out of you. He's going to do everything and roar if he has to. He will back if he has to. He will make things look so ugly so that you can give up on the hope that is in your faith. But remember, faith is the evidence of things not seen. That's the power of the invisible. And that faith comes by what? Hearing, and hearing by the word of God. So you got to use the word of God to diagnose. You got to use the word of God to perform autopsy on everything that people around you call dead. Remember Ezekiel, when God took him to the valley of the bones, the Bible told, God said to him, you prophesy to these bones. You see, that's the power of the invisible. Although they looked dead, I don't know what they did that was wrong. I don't know how they lost the battle. I don't know what year it was, but all I know is that they were the children of God, and they looked like a victim in the valley of the shadow of death. They looked like a victim in the valley of bones. But God was ready to bring forth life and resurrect the situation and resurrect his army back alive. And what did God do? He brought the bones together.